Okay, so we're going to walk through how to place a bid on a job. So what you're going to want to do is go to the website, bottomdollardecks.com. There's two spots here. You can look at jobs available for bidding here or a contractor login. Um, if you click on either one of them, if you're not logged in already, it's going to ask you to log in. If you don't have a username or password, you do need to submit a contractor sign up form. So by doing that, that has all your company information that we keep on file for you. Um, and then once we have that information, that's what we use for our vetting process that we're going to go through and double check everything that you said, what your Google rating is, things like that. And then when you're approved, we do send you a username and password. So that's what you're going to put in this section right here. So once you have your username and password entered in, you just click login and it's going to take you to the job board. So on the job board, we'll have the listings of all the jobs that are available through us. It is going to be in sections as well too. This is just we just got this finished up, so this is just a sample section here, but it'll have it done by states and regions and things like that. You click on a map and it's going to take you to those jobs in your area. But for now, it just gives you a good idea. So this will have a quick snippet of the job itself. When you click bid now or click on the job number, which will be right here, it's going to take you to the description. So in the description right here, it's going to show the job number. It'll say job 57, job whatever, and then a short job description. So this short job description here is not designed for you to make your quote off of this. This is designed just to give you an idea of what the scope of work is. Below that is where it says click here for videos, photos, and drawing. That link will take you to a Google Drive. In that drive, we'll have a drawing. And that drawing itself will have all the details and measurements of the project. That's going to go through and show this here is just a basic rectangular deck off the back of a slider, flush to the slider. There's no step down right there too. Shows where the deck is going to start off the corner here. Has all the measurements of the house right here, the length of the deck right here, width of the deck right here. Explains existing, current deck, and then also concrete, which is in yellow, which is this section over here, which is going to be concrete. So it has all the details and breakdowns in the drawing right there too, which is nice. It also has the inspection report. An inspection report is what we ask all the questions from the homeowners while we're in the house. How'd they hear about us? How old is the house? How long have they lived there? How long do they plan on living there? Now, this particular homeowner, when we asked them, what materials would you like quoted for the deck surface, wood, composite, or other, they specifically asked for TimberTech. Now, 95% of the time when we ask a homeowner what type of material are you looking for the surface of your deck, we ask wood or composite. If they say composite, you guys, you quote whatever composite that you guys build. So we're not going to break down specifics of them or anything like that and dig for a specific brand. If you're comfortable doing Trex, do Trex. If you're comfortable doing TimberTech and that's what you install, by all means, that's what you're going to quote. So if it's wood, no shock, it's just pressure treated lumber. So that has all the questions and inspection report too, where it explains if there is any post rot, what we think of how the ledger is connected. Should the deck be freestanding? Should it be ledgered? Obviously, when you're at the home, it's going to have a lot of that information as well. But we just try to provide an abundance of information for you. So photo wise too, this one here we have some of the photos up, but shows pictures of every post it's going to go through, so you can check for post rot if it's ledgered. Or if it's freestanding, we go through and any photos that we can get, we'll take. So some jobs will have over 100 photos in them. The spec sheet itself is going to go through and do square footage for you. So this here explains. It's in Ostrimo, Michigan. This is again the scope of work that's already on the cover there too. The new deck total square footage is 258 square foot, and then the resurface of it is 205 square foot. So total square footage here is 463 square foot. There's no railing. Deck is 24 inches tall. Again, homeowners requesting TimberTech and removing 205 square foot of the surface boards to put down new. So that's going to have all the little details and things like that in there as well. When you see things like this custom options right here, where it talks about skirting, post wraps, deck lighting, underdecking, things along those lines. We tell the homeowner that the contractors that you guys are going to quote, and what we ask for quotes is just for deck, railing, and stairs. So anything additional, such as underdecking and um, critter guards, things like that, lattice, that's all things that you can add later on. So we're trying to get the structure of the deck built for the homeowner. And if they can make a decision based off of what your quote is for, the deck, rail, and stairs, and it fits their budget, you're a credible company that they want to work with. Odds are, anything else that you're going to add or they're going to add to it, that's something that you can confidently do. But that's a discussion that you have with the homeowner during your initial appointment. Important notes over here too is if there is going to be any concrete cut. Is the deck a tall deck? Is the deck not a tall deck? That's under the job hazard analysis here too. It's going to talk about how tall the structure is, as well as there excessive rot on the home. Is there any building around trees or structures or retaining walls, or is it a rooftop deck? All of this information is important stuff right here. So that's going to give you a lot of intel, I guess you could say, on what the project difficulty is going to be. So once the spec sheet's there, then we go to video. The video here is also going to be a video walkthrough of the entire job. So this is going to go through, and we try to do videos under the deck, above the deck. We show where the location of the deck is. It has all the details that you could possibly imagine in these job files here. So once you have all your job files and everything gone through, you've got notes, you've taken measurements, you've done your math, you've got a quote drawn up. That's the bottom part right here where it says bid on the deck. You can scroll down or just click the bid on the deck here. Bid on this job, it takes you down here. Quote price for TimberTech, I'm going to say it's $25,000. Homeowner requested TimberTech. Build time in days. How long is it going to take you to build a job once you start? I'm going to say 10 days. And when can I start the job in a duration of weeks? Now, since there is an addition to an existing deck, it is going to require permits for this township. So I will say 2 to 4 weeks I can start. Would I like to include a second quote with different materials? So again, when we ask the homeowner what materials are they looking for the deck surface, we say wood or composite, PVC. They'll tell us composite if they want composite, or they'll tell us wood if they want wood. A lot of times, though, they do say, well, give me a quote for both. I want to see what pricing is for both. I'm kind of curious. If that's the case, then you can also do a quote for wood. My second price is going to be $18,000 for wood. Build time is the same, 10, start in 2 to 4 weeks. I don't want to add anything else. Labor warranty, that is what your warranty is. That is not a manufacturer warranty or what it says on the side of a box. The warranty for labor is a buying point for homeowners. It's a decision maker for them. Anybody that warranties their labor, if something happens because of the way it was constructed and it's on you, are you going to come back out and fix it at no charge or no service fee? So a lot of time that's a year, that's 2 years, 5 years. I've seen 25 years, I've seen lifetime, I've seen whatever. That's a number that comes up to you. So in this scenario here, for this one here, I'm going to say 1 year. This is going to ask if I'm licensed or insured. Yes and yes. If you're not licensed and you're not insured, make sure that you select that, because that is an application question that we're going to compare that to. In-house W-2 workers, yes or no? So in-house W-2 worker is somebody that you pay with a W-2. Or are you using subcontractors, as in you quote the job and then you have a different company build the job? So if you're building the job and it's you and your crew, then yes, they are W-2 employees. Do you do background checks on your employees? Yes. Number of crews. How many numbers of crews do you have? Is it just your crew, or do you have 6 crews that are out there building decks at all the time? So I'm going to say it's just me. I do offer financing. If I don't offer financing, I'd say no. Is the demo included in the deck? Yes, that's that 205 square foot that we looked at on the spec sheet, that we are going to be demoing the 205 square foot. So that does include it in there. And what is my Google star rating? My Google star rating is a 4.9. How many decks do I build a year? 25. And how long have I been in business? 7 years. Then once that's done, I just click submit. It'll automatically send us the quote in a specific format that's easier for us to look at and organize. But once that's done, it says you'll be contacted if your bid was chosen. If you're not contacted and this job is no longer on the jobs available, the job board here, that means you did not get the job. So all you need to do is continuously, whenever you feel like it, because these will have expiration dates on it too. The quotes are, we ask you to quote a job, you have 14 days to quote. So, or 10 days to quote, I'm sorry. So in that 10 days, when this job is up, if you see it on here, yes, you can quote on it. If it's not on here anymore, that means that job has been placed. If you are the winning bid, we call you up, say congratulations, you've won the job. So that's how you walk through the jobs for bidding. If you have any questions, again, reach out to me, let me know. Thanks for watching.